Hello everyone and welcome back to Advent with Emilee. We are on day 11 of going through the NYX Advent calendar every single day of the month using the product of the day to create a new look slash tutorial. So today's look is obviously this one. I created it to go along with the NYX Liquid Suede Metallic Matte in the shade Biker Babe, which is this gorgeous metallic red lip. So if you would like to see how I did this look, then carry on watching. Make sure you like and subscribe because I've got lots and lots of tutorials. Go and check out all the other ones so far. And if you want to see pictures of this, then go and check out my Instagram. It is erosemakeupx, same as everywhere else. And yeah, without further ado, let's get on with the video. Right, so as you saw in the intro, I'm going to be doing a cut crease, like a really classic Christmas look. Just, you know, something that everyone can wear to go along with the metallic red lip. Just with like a bit of like golden shimmer on the lid. So I'm actually going to be using my Conspiracy palette today. I know I used this a lot at the start of the series, but I love it. It is honestly one of my favourite palettes. And of course I want to use it, so I thought this would be perfect because I've done some colourful looks with it and I wanted to do some more natural looks. I actually did my mum's makeup for her Christmas do using this palette the other day, and ooh, I just dropped it, and it looked amazing. So yeah, I'm just gonna zoom you in and we will start. So as always, I'm starting with my PLouise base. I don't even need to really mention this at this point, but you know, I always prime my lids with my PLouise base. It's just my favourite. I actually almost didn't film today. It's currently, I don't even know what time, it's currently like 6 o'clock, half 6. I will be honest, I woke up today in so much pain. I woke up about 12 because I didn't fall asleep till about 4. And I was in so much pain. I literally couldn't even move until like half 4. Got out of bed at like half 4 because I just physically couldn't move. So I almost didn't film, but I do love this lip colour and it's such a classic colour, and I did commit to this whole series, and even though I'm in immense pain right now, you know, we're powering through. But yeah, if I do seem a bit lackluster, that is why. I never really like to complain when I'm in pain. I'm not one of these people who like tells people, like, I'll have conversations with my mum and she'll be like, oh, you seem to be like doing so much better pain wise, and I'm like, I'm not, I'm just not telling you. I'm just kind of like sparing the fact that I'm in pain for other people's benefit, really, because if I'm in pain, it's going to be a daily occurrence. There's no point in telling people every single day like, oh yeah, still the same, still in pain, because I just think, what's the point? Like, it's not going to change the fact, you know, it's not going to make me feel any better complaining. But today it's absolutely excruciating. My whole back is in so much pain, but we're powering through. So that's not what this video is about. It's about Christmas. We're being merry. So I'm going to start by going in with my Rides here, which is the black. We're just going straight in. So I'm going to start with this brush, and I'm just going to start by tapping this through my crease. I'm going to do this whilst my eye is open so that I can see kind of like where it goes. I'm just kind of mapping out the shape of my eye first whilst my eye is open, as you can see, because like I said in yesterday's video, I do have hooded eyes. Like, that's how you can see that I have hooded eyes. I'm mapping out where is visible, and you can see it's like all the way up there. But yeah, so if you do have hooded eyes, do it looking straight forward into a mirror just to map out where you want your colour. And then I'm going to wing this out today. If you don't have hooded eyes, obviously just do the same thing. Look straight forward into a mirror. Just follow the line so you can visibly see like a tiny bit of the black. You don't want to see loads of the black because we are going to blend it out with browns and stuff. We just want to see the initial bit of dark so it's not just completely like worthless and hidden. But yeah, as you can see, You can only see a tiny bit of it when I've got my eye open, but if I like fully close my eye, there's all this space that's covered up. So yeah, if you have hooded eyes, it's a nice little trick. So now that I have both of the black bits shaped out, I'm going to go in with this tiny little brush again that I used the other day. And again, I'm just going to do really tiny little brush strokes just to blend the edges of the black. We don't want to be like using a massive brush and wiping this everywhere. This is just to really soften the edge so that the brown can blend easier. I'm not putting any product on this. I'm just simply using the really tiny bristles to blend out the black. As you can see, that's kind of softened compared to this side, which is quite harsh. Okay, so I'm then going to go in with, again, quite a small brush. I like to use small brushes when I'm working with dark colours, just so that it doesn't like go everywhere and really just explode over the face, so that you can be really more like precise. I'm going to go in with the shade Diet Root Beer, and I'm just going to start doing the exact same thing, just a tiny bit above the black. So I'm putting it like almost half on the black, half off the black, and I'm just doing tiny little packing motions with also like whilst also doing little circles. So I'm just kind of like stab and wiggle, I like to call it, a little stab and wiggle. But when I'm doing this, I barely put any pressure on. I do it very, very lightly. At this point, I'm just going to go back in with this brush again, not adding any product, and I'm just going to go in between the two colours to add to the blend. As you can see, it's like a really nice blend, and I'll just keep going over this. So I'll go back in with the black and then back in with the brown, and I'll just kind of like do that. But as you can see, when I look forward, you can see a bit of the black and you can mainly see brown. That's what we want to kind of go for. We don't want it to just be like a lot of black, we just want the black to add some depth. Then going in with another pencil brush, and I'm going in with the shade Tanacon, which is a slight bit lighter than that brown. And again, we're just going to repeat the same steps, but this time half on the brown, half on the base, and just blend the edges again. Like I said, I like using smaller brushes so it's more precise, so you're not like just getting your colour going everywhere. You've got a bit more control on it. But then I also like to blend like back to front. I like to blend like back to front for the exact same reason, so that like you can just place your colour where you want it, have it the most pigmented, and you don't have to keep blending with like big brushes to get a nice blend. It's just, in my personal opinion, a lot easier to get a nice blend using smaller brushes and blending from dark to light. And then again, I'll go back in with the dark brown brush and just lightly blend in between. And then I do tend to go in with a clean brush. This is actually clean, it's just got a bit of like residue on it. And just go over the very, very edges and buff that out. So not going onto the black or the dark brown or anything, just the very edges of the lighter brown shade. Because if you go over the whole thing in the black, then it starts to turn a bit muddy. Now, once I've got a blend that I'm relatively happy with, I'm going to cut my crease. So I'm actually going to use the PLouise and Mitchell Acid Rain Paint in the shade Blank Canvas. This is really, really great for cut creases because it's a lot thicker and a lot more pigmented than just the base. So it gives you way more of an opaque finish when you cut your crease, which is always very great. Again, I just do the same thing. I kind of look forwards and just kind of jab the brush into my eye socket, and then I will just kind of like neaten it up and follow it round. Lots of concentration. I've got my general shape, and now I'm just going to go in and neaten it up and like fill it in. But yeah, as you can see, it's a lot more opaque, and by doing the black it gives you like a tiny bit of depth, but it's not overly dark, which is what we're going for. So whilst I'm doing this, I would love to know how you find my channel, because obviously I've got quite a few new people here, which I'm very, very thankful for, because obviously Make Me Up Misser and Emma Fleming did very, very kindly shout me out on their channels, which I am so appreciative of. I love both of those, as you know from the other day's video. Day 8, I mentioned my favourite YouTubers were Emma and Missa. They are just incredible people. So yeah, thank you so much to those two for shouting me out, because honestly I've had so many nice people come to my channel, leave me comments saying that Missa or Emma sent them. So thank you so much. But I would love to know how you found my channel in the comments, because I'm always wondering like how people find it. Is it from my Instagram? Is it from like Facebook? Just happening to find my channel? I don't know. So now that both of my creases are cut, I'll admit this one is much better than this one. I brought this one up a bit too high. I'm going to go in with the shade Just a Theory. You could go in with any shimmer shade you want to use. I really want to use this one, so it's so beautiful. It's like a champagne-y golden bronzy colour, but it's so beautiful. Don't forget this winged bit as well. You can bring this down as far as you want, because we'll clean this up later and you don't want it to not come down far enough. I'm actually just taking a tiny bit of this light shimmer colour and placing it down the very centre of the eye, just to add a bit more of like a 3D dimensional look. When you look up, it kind of just makes your eyes look a lot rounder somehow. I think I'm going to add a bit of glitter now as well. This whole kit from ABH, and they're all so stunning. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but they all reflect different colours. I'm going to use the one that I used on day 9. I'm going to use the one I used on day 9, which is Jolly, and it kind of shifts a bit like golden pinky. Okay, so yeah, the shade Jolly is absolutely perfect, so I'm just going to pat this all over my lid actually. I was just going to do it in the centre, but I really like it all over the lid. So yeah, you can kind of see the glitter. It's just absolutely perfect for this look. I'm just adding a tiny bit more brown into my crease, just to kind of like add a bit more depth, because it's not quite as dark as I want it to be. So I was going to do like a full-on winged liner, but I'm just actually pressing some black eyeshadow into my lash line, just so that the falsies kind of blend in better. So I never ever bake, but I thought, why the hell not, you know? This is the finished kind of upper eye. As you can see, once it's got the eyeshadow, once it's got the lashes on, it looks like a whole lot more put together. I'm just going to smoke a tiny bit of Diet Root Beer along my lower lash line. Just again, if you watch me, you know I love a bit of a smoky lower lash line. Just to, you know, make it cohesive. As you can see, it just kind of brings the whole look together. So I'm just going to add a tiny bit of skin finish, obviously, if you didn't know. This is just a godsend. Like, you just apply it. It's like, I don't even know what to describe it as. It's like Hourglass ambient lighting powders. You put it on after you've done your whole face, and it just kind of brings your face back to life. So if you're feeling like your skin looks a bit dull, or if you have dry skin and you want to set your powder, if you want to set your face with powder and then it looks a bit dull, just sweep some of this. It's the Revolution Pro Skin Finish. I use the shade Opalescent, a really large powder brush, and just sweep it pretty much all over your face. So now that the rest of my face is done, we're going to move on to the product of the day. This is the NYX Liquid Suede Metallic Matte in the shade Biker Babe. Like, I'm sorry, but that colour is everything. So I'm going to start by lining my lips with the NYX lip pencil in Hot Red, just because this is the only lip pencil I have that is red. And then I'm just going to apply the lip colour. It is a stunning, like, metallic, deep red colour. And yeah, this is the lipstick on. It is so stunning. Like, I don't really know if you can tell on the camera how beautiful this colour is. It's a gorgeous colour. So yeah, this is the finished look for day 11. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, and I will see you in tomorrow's video.